If I told you there was one single stock I'm planning to buy for the remainder of 2025, a stock I believe still has massive upside, and a stock Wall Street continues to underestimate, would you want to know what it is? Well, today, I'm breaking down exactly that. This is the number one stock I will buy for the rest of 2025, and I'm going to explain why with real data, long-term vision, and the key catalysts that most retail investors are overlooking right now. So if you're watching this video, consider yourself ahead of 99% of the market, because very few people are connecting the dots the way we're about to. Before I reveal the stock, let's talk about what the perfect 2025 focused investment actually looks like. We're heading into a year defined by high interest rate volatility, unpredictable earnings, global competition in AI, a presidential election, tightening consumer budgets, and a major rotation from speculative tech into companies with proven free cash flow. If you want to survive 2025 in the stock market, you need more than hype, more than short-term momentum, and more than Twitter-style predictions. You need a stock with real cash, real products, real advantages, and real long-term demand. That is why the stock I'm buying for the remainder of 2025 checks every single box. So let's start here. This company is at the center of one of the fastest-growing global trends today. It's not a hype trend like meme stocks, not a temporary cycle like EVs, and not a bubble sector like overvalued software. This is a trend with decade-long visibility, validated customer demand, and nearly guaranteed revenue expansion. This company is positioned not just to grow, but to dominate. What makes this stock special isn't just the sector it operates in. It's the fact that it has built a competitive moat so strong that even the most well-funded competitors struggle to keep up. It has products that are sticky, meaning once customers adopt them, they rarely leave. It has brand loyalty, recurring revenue, global distribution, and billions in free cash flow every quarter. And most importantly, it has leadership that continues to innovate, push boundaries, and take risks that other companies are too scared to take. Here's something most investors completely forget. As interest rates eventually decrease, stocks with strong cash flow and long-term growth outlooks typically explode upward. This is because cheaper capital fuels expansion, supercharges R&D, and increases the value of future earnings. The stock I'm buying heavily benefits from this cycle. When rates finally come down, it becomes one of the biggest winners. Now, let's talk about the company's technology. This business is building products that are transforming industries in real time. It's developing new systems, new platforms, new networks, and new experiences that billions of people will interact with. This company isn't following trends, it's creating them. And in investing, you always want to own the trendsetter, not the trend follower. Let's break down the financial strength. The company has a fortress-level balance sheet. We're talking tens of billions in cash, manageable debt, consistent revenue growth, and durable margins. Even in a tough economy, even during high inflation periods, even when global spending weakens, this company keeps printing money. That's the type of business you want to own during uncertain times. Another major advantage is the company's ability to expand internationally. Many stocks depend heavily on one region to generate revenue. Not this one. This company has a global footprint that spans North America, Europe, Asia, India, Latin America, and emerging markets. As new consumers gain internet access, financial access, and technological access, this company's products become essential. That creates long-term stability that most competitors can only dream of. Now let's talk about innovation. The company is aggressively investing in next-generation technology that positions it far ahead for the next decade. Yes, this includes AI, automation, cloud computing, advanced chips, infrastructure expansion, and entirely new product ecosystems. What separates it from the pack is simple. It's not just spending money, it's deploying capital strategically, targeting sectors with huge profit potential, and executing with precision. Most investors don't realize this, but when a company is able to invest billions consistently into new technologies without hurting its profitability, that's a sign of extreme strength. That is exactly what this stock is doing right now. Another reason I'm buying this stock for the rest of 2025 is the upcoming catalyst cycle. This company has multiple product launches planned, multiple expansion phases in development, and multiple partnerships that will boost revenue long-term. Every time this company brings a new product to market, the stock historically reacts with a multi-quarter rally. It is one of the few companies where innovation directly translates into share price growth. Now, before I reveal the stock, let me debunk the biggest myth surrounding it: it's already too big to grow. Wrong. Size does not limit innovation. Size does not limit revenue. Size does not limit dominance. If anything, size gives the company more data, more customers, more resources, more engineers, and more opportunities to expand at scale. This is why the company continues to generate double-digit growth even with hundreds of billions in sales. Retail investors underestimate this every year, and every year they get proven wrong. All right, let's reveal it. The number one stock I'm buying for the remainder of 2025 is Nvidia. Yes, the AI giant, the semiconductor leader, the company sitting at the core of the most powerful technological revolution of our lifetime. And if you think NVIDIA's run is finished, think again. We are not at the end of the AI boom. We are not at the middle. We are barely at the beginning. Nvidia isn't just selling chips, it is building the infrastructure of the future. Every tech company, every cloud provider, every AI startup, every robotics firm, every autonomous driving program, every supercomputer, every data center, every major enterprise, they all need Nvidia. That is not hype, that is reality. Let's break down what makes Nvidia the stock I'm buying the rest of 2025. First, explosive demand. AI training and inference require massive computational power. Nvidia dominates this with GPUs like the H100, H200, B100, and future architectures that outperform everything on the market. So long as AI grows, Nvidia grows. Second, irreplaceable ecosystem strength. Nvidia isn't winning just because of powerful hardware, it's winning because of CUDA, its software ecosystem. This is the secret weapon. Developers are trained on CUDA. Entire organizations are built around CUDA. It has become the industry standard, and switching to a competitor would require millions of dollars, months of retraining, and massive operational changes. That creates long-term lock-in. Third, new markets. Nvidia is expanding into robotics AI, autonomous driving platforms, edge computing, healthcare AI, digital twins, simulation, and more. Investors underestimate how massive these revenue streams will be in the next 5 years. Fourth, data centers. Companies are spending billions building AI data centers, and Nvidia is the core supplier. This trend will not slow down, it will accelerate. Fifth, unmatched margins. Few companies in the world have margins as strong as Nvidia. High demand plus limited supply plus premium pricing equals unreal profitability. Sixth, global expansion. NVIDIA's partnerships in the US, Europe, India, and Asia are increasing adoption at a scale no competitor can match. Seventh, future growth runway. The AI industry is expected to grow into a multi-trillion-dollar market. Nvidia is the picks and shovels provider to the entire industry. That is why, for the rest of 2025, Nvidia is the stock I'll continue to buy. Not in hype moments, not during parabolic rallies, but during healthy pullbacks where long-term investors can load up before the next leg higher. Look, investing is not about guessing. It's about identifying long-term winners early and sticking with them through volatility. Nvidia has proven itself again and again, and in my opinion, it will continue to outperform as AI transforms the world around us. So if you're watching this video, understand this: AI is not a trend. It is a permanent global shift that is only accelerating, and Nvidia is at the center of it all. That is why this is the number one stock I'm buying for the remainder of 2025, and that is why I believe patient investors will be rewarded in the years to come.